and will be retiring in the coming year 2017. Known for her perfection, Miss Nirmala has always been very systematic in her work. She follows the principle of being and doing things on time. Besides teaching, she is good at singing, playing the casio, and making yummy chocolates. Teacher, you are special to us and we will miss you.
Tanmay, mic.
Dance, craft, singing, drama, name it. And these have been the forte of Mrs. Sheila De Mello, who has completed 25 years of service in OLPS. Mrs. Sheila De Mello has been an enthusiastic and creative teacher with a deep interest in art and craft. She loves teaching through the playway method. We appreciate your service, dear teacher.
Doing? Well, parents, how are you doing? How are you feeling to see your children perform out here? Are you feeling good, happy? I wanna hear a yes, really loud yes.
Yes!
Yeah. You want to say something? Okay. So I'm not going to interrupt this session. So I want you to take over, and then I will do whatever you tell me. I am today your gulam. Okay? Jo aap boling. Come.
This show cannot go on without our chief guest, world-renowned Mr. Terrance Lewis,
addressing us while showing off his moves. Am I right?
Are you sure you're done? Pakka? I also want to say something. You two are so cute. It reminds me of all the days I was in school. Well, children are literally blessings of God, and I just see such innocence, such purity of thought. And as parents, I'm sure you're wondering, I hope कि ये कभी बड़े ना हो जाए. Yeah, I hope they never grow up because their innocence, उनकी मासूमियत is so tender, it's so beautiful. But we all grow up and we become devils, right? As we all know, as all our parents. But the foundation years are always in school. I genuinely believe that a teacher touches eternity. You never know where its influence ends. And I personally today, I can tell you that my biggest teacher has been my sister, Joyce, who's also a teacher in this school. I just want to say this because for most people, their teacher is their mother. And I also looked up to my mother, But the one who took care of me was my eldest sister, Joyce. We were a family of 8 children. I was the youngest. I was her most, sorted after pet brother. And there are many things I learned from her. And the reason why I say the school is such an important aspect, the teacher is such an important aspect. And for all those people who are sitting out here and all the kids who are waiting anxiously in the wings, I think functions like this also are important, because when I performed on platforms like this, that is when I realized that where is my true potential. I realized my calling, because every time I took part on stage shows, be it acting, singing, music, dance, I always felt a little closer to who I was. It gave me the confidence, and today whatever confidence I have on stage is because of all those small platforms, those small annual day conferences or the small annual day functions. I wouldn't call them small, because in my world the annual day function was really big. But in retrospect, you can look at it as a very small function. But when I was in the school function, I felt really honored, and I felt it was the biggest thing. For me, it was my film fair night. So I really feel that it's so important to encourage, motivate students to participate, because today the world is so dynamically changing. It is so important to also go out there in the spotlight, be able to talk, be able to communicate, be able to express itself absolutely clearly and succinctly. That it's so imperative that shows like this allow the children to express themselves, be under the spotlight, take stage, because this is how they are going to shape the future for tomorrow. And these are the kind of opportunities they are going to get when they actually step into the real world. I know that back in the days, it was very unfair. I was always picked up, so I was the lucky one. But today schools are not doing that. In my days, I was the star of my show. It was only 4 or 5 boys in the school who handled the entire concert. We danced, we sang, we were the stars, and everybody else was like, just there to kind of clap. But today, it's a very interesting thing that schools are doing. They're making sure every student participates, which is such an important thing. Because when you participate, you realize you have to face your fears. You've got to go out there, be on the spotlight whether you like it or not. And who knows, you might eventually like it and turn it into your career. Or maybe it'll just help you to pass your interviews. So having said that, I just want to say that the school is a foundation, is a root where it allows you to change your ways of thinking. It doesn't matter what background I came from. I came from a very humble family, from a very poor family. But the kind of education I got from the school, and I was in St. Teresa's High School, Bandra, it really shaped the way I thought. It allowed me to think, to dream, to go beyond my poverty, to go beyond what I was restricted to culturally. I really felt that being in association with a great school, getting opportunities like this, and also thanks to me, it was a high school. It was a school run by SVD, and so like this is run by the Redemptorist priests and the teachers out here. It made a huge impact on my life. I really, whoever I am today, really am honored to be a part of my school. And I always tell everybody that the school is the foundation of your belief systems, because all your thinking, all your rationale comes from there. So a big round of applause to the principals, teachers, managements and students for coming together to really do this, because it takes a lot of coordination, a lot of willpower. And whenever there's a school function, I always feel it's important to felicitate those functions and be there and be a part of them. Now coming to the point where I've been asked to perform. I'm going to try to dance, because I'm in a suit. So it's going to be difficult, but I'm going to try and do a small part. That's the deal, right? This is what I'm supposed to perform now. Sorry? One dance. Yeah? Are you sure you want me to dance? You're sure? Okay. I am going to try and do a little song for you. It's a beautiful song. It's a dua. It's from the movie Shanghai Express. I'm going to try and just do a little bit. It's not rehearsed, so please excuse me. I'm going to try and do my best.
बेजुबान
And I want to know, who is your singing teacher? Who is your singing teacher? Can I also learn from her? What is your name?
Sky.
Skyle. What is your name?
Arnab.
Arnab. Are you Arnab Goswami?
No.
Are you sure? He is retired. Is a new one coming up? But anyways, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. And you two, you're the superstars of tomorrow. A big round of applause again for all the children who are out there waiting in the wings. I won't take much of their time. I'm going to watch the show, enjoy the show, and remember all the days. And I'd like you also to go back in time. Remember the time when you were in school and all those little things you did in school. So let's go down memory lane along with